Hi everyone, Soulrise Gaming here, and today we're going through the troubleshooting guide. Sometimes you can experience a problem during the game and you're not sure how to fix this. It can be very off-putting and hinders your gaming experience. Even though they are not very common, they do pop up from time to time. Now in this guide we'll be looking through the most common errors, mistakes and how to fix them. Now Tap Titles 2 does have a great in-game support system. You can find this by clicking on the gear icon at the top left side of the screen. Then once you click on the icon, the options screen will appear. Then you click on support, and in this section you have the most common help guides listed for you. If your problem has not been resolved by any of the options featured in this section, then you can send a message to GameHive using the live chat button on the top right hand side of the screen. Now when you do send them a message, be sure to describe the issue with as much detail as possible and include your support code, which is listed at the bottom of the option screen, or you can head to the website gamehive.com/support to contact support via the web page. It normally takes a couple of working days for GameHive to send the email back. Even though the support button in game is very detailed, Lemmingllama did a fantastic description on all the errors on a Reddit post. He explains it in much more detail than what's in support. So I will put a link in the description below. So check out his Reddit page and give him thanks for going for the effort for writing up the support issues for us. First one, link your account. It's always a good idea to link your account to an email or Facebook account. I personally recommend both. First linking an email, then linking to Facebook. This means if one doesn't work when you need to re-log in, you can use the other one. And please remember your password. Game crashes. Game crashes are one of the most common issues. If you're experiencing crashes, there are a couple ways to fix the issue. First, restart your phone. A lot of the time, crashes are caused by your phone running out of memory. So a phone restart can fix this issue. You can turn off animations. So if you go to your settings and enter the power option menu, you can see several animations and numbers you can disable. This can make your game run much more smoothly. If your game crashes due to an endless spinning loading cycle, it's probably your internet. Try changing your Wi-Fi or your phone's mobile network, or try entering the game using airplane mode. If you did reinstall your game, you may experience many issues. It's very possible something got corrupted. So a full reinstall removes most of these issues. Be sure to have your account linked before you do this though. Check how old your device is. Sometimes people have issues with crashes simply because the phone doesn't meet the minimum required specifications to play Tap Titan 2. Now, emulator users can assign more memory or CPU power, but if you're using a 5-year-old plus phone, it might just be time to upgrade your phone. If these steps don't help resolve your problem, contact GameHive support. As mentioned on the first page, you can do it in-game or you can go to the main website. You'll want to include your support code and detailed steps of when and why your game is crashing. Stuck at a loading bar. If your game won't load, normally this means that there's servers are undergoing maintenance or your game files need to sync with the server and you're having an internet issue. If you get a message saying the servers are undergoing maintenance, check out Reddit or Discord for when the servers are back up. Don't worry, it likely means that there's a new patch coming out. If you get a message saying you need to update to a new version of TT2, simply go to your App Store and update to the latest version. Once you've done installing, you should be able to play a game. If you're stuck halfway through loading, that means it can't connect to GameHive's server. Try changing network connections to Wi-Fi or a phone's mobile network. If that doesn't work, try enabling airplane mode and then entering the game. Or you can try reinstalling your game. If you experience many issues, it's very possible something got corrupted, so a full reinstall should solve this problem. Be sure to link your account before doing this though. If none of these steps resolve your problem, you can contact GameHive support. So you want to include your support code and detailed steps of why and when it isn't loading. Knowing that your game hangs at a halfway point can help them to isolate the issue and fix it sooner. My artifacts aren't in order. If your artifacts aren't in order you are used to, just restart the game, it will fix it. When you reload a save file for the first time, it displays the artifacts in order of artifact ID rather than custom sorting that group artifact types together. I forgot my password. A lot of people forget their passwords. I'm guilty as well. I do it often. Luckily, there's an easy way to fix it. Try what you thought was your password a couple of times. Sometimes it won't work the first time because GameHive email system is a bit wonky. So sometimes it works on a second or third time. So first try it a couple times. If that doesn't work, you can contact GameHive support and you need to include your support code and ask for a password reset. They'll send you a reset email and with the steps on how to reset it. Facebook not logging in properly. Sometimes being linked to a Facebook can cause issues when trying to relog back in. There are a couple steps to avoid this issue. Log out of your Facebook app. Sometimes it can cause the issue when you're connected through both the app and the Tap Titans 2 app. Uninstall the Facebook app. If you're able to uninstall your Facebook app, you also force stop it and then disable it from running. And you can reinstall your game, or you can clear your game's caches if you're an Android user. So you can go to the app settings and go to clear cache. Be sure to have your account linked before you do any of this. Cannot install due to Android version. Now Tap Titans 2 requires Android 5 or newer. If you're running on an Android 4 or below, you'll need to upgrade your device. I would recommend googling this step-by-step guide on how to update your device first. If you're using an emulator, most of them run on Android 4 by default and with an option to run on Android 5. Again, there's steps on Google to give you step-by-step instructions on how to do that. I see a teapot. Teapot is an error that you get when you are banned for cheating. You will not be able to do anything associated with the GameHive servers and you'll be kicked from the clan and tournament. Now ask yourself, did you cheat? If you did, then it's your fault and your account is permanently banned. You need to either create a new account or quit Tap Titans 2 altogether. If you did not cheat, you want to contact GameHive support and you want to include your support code and explain that you have been teapotted. If they determine that you were falsely teapotted, you will be unbanned. And yes, if you want to ask, using auto clicker is a type of cheat. The Titans have you blocked from entering this clan. Now if you receive this message, it typically means that your attempt to connect to GameHive server and your internet connection is bad. Try changing your Wi-Fi or your phone mobile network using different internet connection normally fixes this issue. So disable airplane mode, restart your phone, that should fix it. Can't join a clan. If you're trying to join a clan and you get this error message, this means you do not meet the requirements of that clan. They have a max stage requirement or a regional requirement that your account does not meet. Alternatively, if possible that the clan is also full and you can't join due to that. Ensure that you have the correct clan code and password when you're joining a private clan. Try retyping the password if it doesn't work for the first time. You brought diamonds but you didn't receive them. It's nice to spend on Tap Titans 2, but sometimes there is a disconnection and you won't immediately receive your diamonds. All you need to do is restart your game. Sometimes this helps syncs things up with the server so you can get your diamonds. Now if you tap on the diamond bundle, then exit out the menu without buying any more diamonds. This should resync your diamond amounts with the server and give you your missing diamonds. And you have prestige relics disappearing. Now when you prestige with a bad internet connection, sometimes you won't receive your prestige relics. Don't fear, even if your game client didn't get them, they are saved on the server. So again, all you need to do is restart your game and this will link up with the server and prestige again. This should resync your relic amounts with the server and give you your missing relics back. You can always uninstall and reinstall the game or clear your game cache if you're on Android. This will allow you to download your save file from a server that contains the correct relic amounts, but be sure to have your account linked before you do any of this. Not enough relics error message. This error message appears when it looks like you don't have enough relics to level up your artifact and it keeps rolling back. There are two potential causes for this error. One, that there is a syncing issue between your game client and your server, and you leveled up the artifact on the server but didn't display on your game client. The other is that you leveled up an artifact on the server but didn't correctly subtract your relics on the client. Both have the same fixes. Uninstall and reinstall the game or clear your game caches if you're using an Android phone. This allows you to re-download your save file from the server that contains the correct artifact amounts. Be sure you have your account linked before you do any of this. Prestige, most of the time the server should recognize that your save file doesn't match the save file it has on the server, and it will replace your game client save with the new one. Didn't get Books of Shadows on my 30th artifact. Now, Books of Shadows is guaranteed given to you by your 30th owned artifact. Now notice I said owned, not discovered. The number of artifacts menu is the number of artifacts you discovered, which includes the artifacts in your graveyard that you salvage. Now you must own 29 artifacts. That guarantees you your 30th artifact Books of Shadows. So basically, don't salvage any, and you get more of a chance to get to your Books of Shadows by the 30th artifact. I completed an achievement and it isn't working. Achievements are completed by exceeding the amount listed. Therefore, it asks you to slay 300 many manas, and you actually need to kill 301 many manas to get the achievement. If you have exceeded the amount and have not received a star, you can never get it. Silent March isn't working. Normally this issue is simply because you don't have enough inactive damage to continue progressing. You can check how much inactive damage you have and compare it to the boss health by going into your stats panel from the hero tab and comparing your inactive DPS to the boss health. If it's below, you won't be able to progress. If it's above though, there are a couple of possible fixes. Ensure you have a skill point in Silent March. It's possible you've changed your skill tree and forgot to invest in Silent March. Ensure you aren't in a tournament. Tournaments don't allow Silent March above your maximum tournament stage. Fully close your game rather than minimizing it. Some phones will leave Tap Titans 2 in focused even if it's minimized, which can cause the issue. Disable notifications inside Tap Titans 2 by going to your settings and set notifications to off. Entering the game by tapping a notification can actually mess things up. They need to be recorded, and for now I would recommend everyone to disable them. Porter isn't spawning. If Porter isn't spawning during a run, there are a couple of easy ways to fix this. Ensure you have Porter equipment equipped. If you don't have Boots of Hermes, equipping the wrong equipment can drastically reduce your spawner chance. Ensure you aren't in a tournament. Tournaments won't allow Porters to spawn above your tournament stage on your first run. Too many ads from fairies. Some people can get 2 or more advertisements from a single fairy. This is normally caused by a bad internet connection, so it sends 2 ads by mistake. Try changing network connection to your Wi-Fi or phone's mobile network. It's likely the issue is caused by a bad internet connection. Restart your game. It might just be that you tapped the button too many times and it's slowly processing them. So by closing and reopening the game, it can clear out any ads lying in wait. You can also try reinstalling the game. It's likely that something got corrupted in your game surrounding the fairy code. So a reinstall should give a fresh game client. Be sure to have your account linked before you reinstall. Ghost member in clan. It can happen when a person shown up has been in your clan but they aren't. It can even be where they're in your clan and also in another clan at the same time. Ghost members will also typically not deal any damage during a clan raid. There is an easy fix for this though. Ask them to change their name. If they rename themselves, it should remove the ghost member from the clan properly, or properly add them to the clan list if they should have been part of the clan. You can also contact GameHive support if you can't get them to change their name, and send them your clan code and support code of the player. And just to show some credits for some amazing people that help and support this channel. So they're either a member on YouTube or they have subscribed on Twitch. They have helped and support this channel greatly. So I want to say a massive thank you to Purple Ace, Maxi Chu, Cogsy, Burnett, AI Gaming, More TV, and TNanti. The perks of being a VIP member for those people, and if you wish to join, is that you do get access to a members only Discord channel, so you can chat to me privately, and I will make sure there's a priority to respond to any of your messages. You do get shout out on my videos, so I'll put your credit in the end of my videos just like this, and you can gameplay with me when I stream live, which is normally on Wednesdays and Sundays. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more Tap Titan 2 content, which I throw out weekly every Tuesday. You can also subscribe and hit that bell notification button to know when I'm next streaming or when the next new video hits. I hope you have a great day and take care. See you soon. Bye.